Hello, this is Bethany with Just Be Scrap. I am here today to show a little book I had made. When I started this, it was probably 6 months ago. I had just made the little folded part, the main structure of the book, not really knowing what I was going to do with it. I just really wanted to play with some new sprays and some colors that I'd gotten of Tim Holtz. So yeah, I just kind of started creating and crafting and throwing something together, and I stitched it, and I finished it this last week for my boss. She celebrated a birthday, pretty big milestone one, and she's been looking for. Well, let me back up. So I started this job in February with her. She was a previous manager of mine years ago, when I worked in the casino as a dealer. And I left for about 6 years, a little over 6 years. And she called me up one day, the end of last year, and said, "Hey, I've got a job for you. Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Okay, what are you thinking?" She's like, "Well, I would like for you to be my compliance manager or my compliance auditor." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I think I can do the job." "Yes, I think you can do the job." Okay, so started it. She has been fabulous. She is patient with me. She is good to me. She's kind to me. And I just wanted to show my appreciation. So she is a very health conscious person, which is awesome because I really need somebody like that in my life to help me kind of continue my path of healthy living, clean living, eating right, exercising, that kind of thing, and trying to get enough sleep, which is probably my biggest downfall. But anyway, so she said that here in the last few months she feels like she's not living to her potential. And she said she thinks it's really because she hasn't had a goal for herself in a while. And I said, well, maybe I can help with that. So being that it was her birthday and I had this book already started, I was like, I could make it like an encouragement book, like to go after what you want, write down your goals, and maybe that'll help her meet her, her potential. So that's what this is in a roundabout way. Sorry, that was a really long explanation for it. But so we open the book with this cute butterfly. I just die cut him, layered him up. I stamped some of the images, glued him down just on one side so he's solid. And that's kind of the cover of my book. And I called it Field Notes because she's always out riding her bike, getting in her miles, and I thought that would be a really cute thing for her to take with her if she wants, or she can, wait till she gets home. And we open it up, and it's kind of just a, what is this, is that a gate folded? I don't even know what that's called, but we open it up to this. This is just a little die cut piece just to add some sparkle. It's a little bit of the metallic paper. This flips open. And it's a very interactive. I wanted it to be something that she can, dig around in and mess with and kind of peek in and peek out. So we'll start over here and work our way through. Over here, I've got a little belly band that holds a little envelope right here. And then we've got just a little bitty note card inside. I have not really filled anything out. I really want this to be for her. And what she wants it to be for herself. So I haven't really done a whole lot of anything. I've just got most of the decorative stuff done for her. So another little note card that just tucks in, and this one just clips on with this little tiny paper clip from Ideology. I used I'm struggling to get this back in now because it does clip very difficult. It's very difficult to clip on to that little, it's a little chip sample. Like you get the hardware store, little paint sample is what that is. So I've got a little seal, little sticker right there. Butterflies was kind of my theme. I don't know why. Lion's Coffee, just a little remember card. She's a coffee drinker like myself. She likes to read, so I thought this would be really good, you know. Focus on the good, take time to smell the coffee, happy little moments. So just another little encouraging card. And then we've got some journaling stuff back here. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. This was a freebie off of the Stampington website. If you're not familiar with Stampington, they do a series of magazines. My favorite one is Bella Grace. It is a journaling magazine. You can find it at Barnes & Noble. Sometimes they'll have their magazines at Sam's Club, but I don't know that I've seen Bella Grace in a while at Sam's Club, but I know you can get it at Barnes & Noble. I just usually go to their site and get it on there. Another one just this week so she can track her progress. And then I've left this one blank for her to do some journaling if she wants. And then this one's like a detail of a particular day. So if she does bike a lot of miles, she can put it on here. So I thought those were both really cute. And they just stick back there in that pocket. And then I did a little bookmark type of thing. This one's just got a little tag on it that says sending birthday wishes. You can never have too much happy, and start each day with a grateful heart. So, and she can leave that in here if she wants, or she can put that in a book or whatever. So, all right, then we get over here. This flips down. So it's kind of like a built-up folio, I guess, if you will, which are some of my favorite types of books to make, just to see all the different crazy directions I can get it to go. So this one I actually used a die cut that I have, and I'll take all these pieces out because we're going to go through them anyway, but this is a piece that I have that die cuts these little pockets, which is really fun to use. You do have to be careful, like on this one, obviously I had to be careful what I stuck in because it would really stick out, because this isn't a very deep pocket, being that the end of the book is here, so I have to be real careful what I stick in. But either way, I did decorate it a little bit and gave it some color. And then I have just a bunch of different journaling spots, some stamps and some printables, another stamp there, you know, just different bits and pieces. This was a cutout from a paper pad years ago that I had. Another little stamp, another stamp there, printable that I found through a digital kit, I think online. And then that's just a die cut piece. And then another piece that was just in a paper pad I had, I cut out and fussy cut it around. And another little, that's from a Tim Holtz stamp collection. And then just a little bitty notebook. Okay. And then down here in this flip down is where the goals will actually go. So this pulls out and we have a little book. Now this book is very, very plain. All I have done is I put goals right there. And then each page, however she determines, my thought was that each page, this one could be for January, and then February, March, and then April on the back of that, all the way through the year, and she can write down each of her particular goals for that month. I thought that would be a nice, concise way to keep all of her goals in one place, and she can make a little checkbox if she wants and mark them off as she goes. So then we get over here to the last little bit. This is another, this one flipped down, this one actually flips up, and we have a little pocket down here. In it I have stuck a little folder that just folds up, and it's got some bits and pieces. There's some printable washi tape that I made, some tickets and some stickers I found, I think through AliExpress, I'm not sure, and then some more little tickets and tags and whatnot that I had picked up along the way. So they're just tucked in this little cute little envelope that's folded up. And then this all folds up together in this little paper. And then of course, if she wants, you can even use the paper and write a little note if she's used all this stuff. Then we have a tag here. It says enjoy life. And I don't know if you can see what's printed. This is actually a stamp. It's a big stamp. Then I just folded it in half. I printed it, or I stamped it on that, like, oh, that translucent mailing, like when you print off mailing labels. So it's that type of paper. So it's sticky backed. And then this little guy, this is another little fold up, fold out thingy. He just opens up too. And all he says at the very bottom is, nothing is worth more than this day. So, kind of get your butt in gear, like, oh, you're right, because, you know, shine today. You know, I think we kind of forget that life is precious. And yes, I mean, I'm probably the worst at getting frustrated with all the little positive quotes, you know, oh, do your thing and live in the moment and, you know, live your dream. And, well, that's easier said than done for most of us. Most of us have to have a job to pay the bills and can't go run off to Scotland like I would dream to do someday. So, but we do have to also realize that life is short, and we want to create a life that we could be proud of, that we're genuinely excited to be in. And you know, you got to find those little things and those little moments in there that do make you happy and that make your heart excited. And for me, this is what I love to do. This is what makes my life worthwhile, is being able to make something like this. And, you know, even if they don't really understand the purpose of it all, I hope that they get some benefits out of just being able to touch and see and look and be inspired. You know, if that's all that I can bring to the table, then I'm happy with it. So anyway, that's my little cute share for tonight, and I hope that you guys like what you've seen, and hopefully that'll inspire you guys to try something different, get outside the box and mix up some papers and use your paints and use your sprays and just, you know, get creative. It can be a lot of fun. So I've enjoyed this. Hope you guys have a great evening. Thanks so much. Bye.